we're going to follow up this that race with one of the feature races now, the Cadet 12s, 22 of them. And hasn't that been an interesting race with Matthew Domochet winning the first 3 heats, and then Harry Arnett the final, or the pre-final. Okay, well this is I think we've got 22 or 23, 23 I think, drivers here. Okay, we've got the Cadet 12 final, and they're just about onto the main straight. They've gridded up, and the rolling start for 26 laps. We'll see if who gets the breakaway here, Domochet or Arnett. Domochet got a fly, read it well. Okay, well, it's certainly Domochet out in front. As they wind around onto the main straight, we'll see, well, the three up front are really dicing. I think Arnett might be making a move up the inside. Okay, so I think it's Matthew Domochet in front, Harry Arnett, and then Kart 56, I think it's Damon Woods in third spot, who's dropped back a bit. And it might be Lacey by the looks. Jesse Lacey.
That's for third.
Jesse Lacey might have moved up in the third spot. Oh, he's made it through. Kart 16 looking over his shoulder. Okay, the front two have sort of got away a bit now. Domochet and Arnett, they've opened up probably a good 10 metres or more.
Just got past.
Okay, Jesse Lacey in third spot. Then 94. Cadell Ambrose is up in the fourth spot now, I think, and so maybe they're not going to let the front ones get away. They look like they're starting to move away from the bunch, and Jesse Lacey been battling his way up the towards the front all weekend, and is there in third spot at the moment.
Gone. 56 is gone.
Gone, yeah, I see that. Darren Woods, the boy Woods, yeah, I don't know where he's gone. Okay, as they come on the main straight, 22 laps to go. Arnett really putting the pressure on Domochet as they go down the straight. Nothing in it though. They've really pulled away though from Jesse Lacey. They've got something like 60 or 70 metres there now in the third spot. Followed by Kart 94, Cadell Ambrose. Who were extremely close with the two boys up front. And probably similarly for the two boys that are fighting out for the third spot. Arnett looking a little bit stronger each lap up the on the outside there. 20 laps to go, so they've done 6. Matthew Domochet though, nicely around the pit corner. But still got 19 left to go. So it's a long haul. Second Max will action, is
He's
he?
in 6th in that group.
You what?
Right. He's learned how to drive in that group.
If he can get on the, if he gets in the, if he gets his head right,
Yeah.
he's all right. He sort of goes with the bunch.
Yeah, he's got a bit of steam down the straight there.
That's a little mate in front too. It's number 36. Okay, coming on the main straight, 18 left to go, and it's still, well, no, we've had a change. Harry Arnett has hit the lead for Matthew Domache, who's back into second.
Been a bit taller.
Yeah, young Jesse Lacey in third spot. Now Domache is having to hang on to it, and Kart 94, Cadet Ambrose. So 17 left to go though, so it's a long way to go. Cool on the main straight there, Domache right on his tail and looking a bit stronger. So I guess the headwind, if you tuck him behind you can get a bit of a tow. We've got really two races here. We've got the race for the lead and the race for the minor placings. But 16 laps to go, 10 laps already gone, so they're just pulling away though. The boys out in front, they're just starting to get away from the mob. Back, they're probably half a lap ahead now. They've really opened up a gap. But Matthew Domache not going to let Harry Arnett get away with this. We've still got 15 laps to go though. It's a long journey this, 26 laps. Domache, nothing between the two karts as they go up the straight. So Harry Arnett at the moment as he comes down pit straight. Matthew Domache, kart 92, 94 is Cadet Ambrose in third spot. And I think Jesse Lacey, so Ambrose has got past Lacey. Okay, we've got 14 left to go. There's still nothing between the front two. Absolutely locked together. Domache right on the back bumper of Arnett as they swing around and coming onto the straight with 13 left to go. Domache starting to look a bit stronger. He might be just tucked in behind him getting the wind. Done a little bit of a tow up the straight. Jesse Lacey there still hanging on a fourth spot. He's not prepared to give away that third yet. Cadet Ambrose got a kart length or two on him now, so about 12 laps to go. Domache as they come onto the straight, still in second spot. Harry Arnett leading as they go into the end of the straight. I don't think anyone's going to do anything silly for a while. They're just going to pull away from the rest of the field, keep driving pretty hard, but they just don't make a mistake, these boys. having a good race act this
Yeah,
time.
he is. He's 70 record, and he got past down the bottom here. Someone came underneath him.
Yeah.
He just tired, right?
Okay, got 11 laps to go, and Ariane.
Oh! Oh, another one off the track.
What was that?
Is
That's good, eh? What was that?
Yep. Yep. So,
Okay, I think Zach Findlay just had a spin over there and lucky to get out of it. He was right up there. Hasn't had much of a weekend. Right, back to the leaders though, 9 laps to go. And it's Domache now in front of it. No, not Domache, no, still Harry Arnett. 9 laps to go. Lacey brought back a little bit, he's in fourth, but he's sort of got 3 or 4 kart lengths now, so that's made Cadet Ambrose an easy third at the moment. Okay, 8 laps to go. Probably the leaders are going to probably pull in a couple of these back markers, and that's going to make it a bit interesting. They get them in the wrong spot. Can often happen. Still about two-thirds of the journey's over. Now 8 laps to go. Or 7 to go. 7 for the boys up front. There is just nothing between it there. If you're one of their fathers, you'd be banging over the fence barricade. Okay, here's a bit of a problem coming up. I know he got out of the road, which was pretty good. We've got 7 laps to go though.
nose to tail.
There's just nothing between them, mate.
Nose to tail.
Nose to tail, all right. Harry Arnett, kart 40, heads down to the canteen pit corner. As he still holds the lead. Domache still stuck right on the back tail over in local mix. Round the sweeper and onto the main straight. So they're going to have 5 laps to go. So they're on the home stretch now. Not much in it though. So it's Harry Arnett, Matthew Domache, Cadell Ambrose, Jesse Lacey, Toby Dunbrack, and then Brody Thompson, I think. Righto, 4 laps to go for Domache and Arnett. Still locked together. close enough this lap. He sort of changed lines as he came onto the straight, but maybe looking for the bit of a toe up behind the wing, but got 3 laps to go, so it's going to get pretty serious now. Okay, we've got a problem here. Hopefully they get around Zach. Got him on the straight, so that was good. But Forte, I think we lost a cart link there somewhere. Got 2 laps to go. Barnett's got his head down, and I think he might have the break he thought he'd like. Domashay's starting to close up again. Still half a car behind though. Not as close as he's been. Like to be a bit closer coming onto the straight this time. Maybe he's right there. I'm going to come up to their last lap, but Harry Arnett's got enough grunt to move in front there. He probably opened up a little bit. So they're on their last lap, the leaders. As they go down here, Arnett will be not wanting to open up a gap here. Domashay right there, he's just not quite on his bumper, and he's made the move. He was not quite close enough, he really had the move, and nearly pulled it off, but nearly come to grief as well. So it's going to be a Harry Arnett and Matthew Domashay. What a great drive, those 2 boys. Then Cadell Ambrose in 3rd spot, so that's pretty good Cadet 12 race.
Okay, we come to Cadet 12. Big field, pretty spectacular racing in this class all weekend. In 3rd place, Cadell Ambrose. Just a little note, the top 2 in this class, exactly the same class as that, 36.777, but would never happen, would it? Good racing. 2nd place, local Geelong gun, Matthew Domashay.